So, hello, let me say welcome and a pleasant 1 year from our studio right here in Painesville. Is the weekend edition of Sports Extra. Like I said on yesterday, today we'll have one of our young facilitator as well, one of the authorities at the level of Liberia Football Association. He's been working in that area when it comes to Liberian football. He's the man calling us Ross. He's the regional coordinator for sports in northwestern region of Liberia. And he is our special guest on today. Ross will share with us insight on his new role of regional coordinator and reflect on his experience serving with Liberia Football Association. We'll also dive into the topic of football promotion. We'll focus on development from the grassroots level to upper women league, first division league, highlighting progress under the leadership of Liberia Football President Mustafa Raji. So we'll talk more, and he's going to give us his own experience as to how he came into the game and how he decided to dive into being an administrator instead of just playing the game of his age and uh, of his level in terms of what he believed in, why he chose to go this path. All of his guys are playing the game, but he choose to go the hard top level, which I think is applauding for Liberian youth. It's also applauding for the future of our country, for young people to be involved into decision making. So we'll talk about that. A lot to talk about here today. And with that in more, we'll talk about Liberian sports and the development of Liberian football in his new role. What do we expect from the Central Western region? What do we expect to happen under his leadership? Let's go for this break. To be right back and to dive into our guest onto the Mr. Ross. So let me say welcome back. It's the Sports Extract weekend. Someone will say today is the beginning of Jolly Jolly. Those of us are used to the social life. We're going to make our way at very entertainment center this evening to just have a social time. It's important at times to say play,
Work without play.
work without play, make jack of double. So we work whole day, whole week. At the end of the week, we have to go somewhere and chill out a bit, which will be able to help us. Mr. Ross is in the studio. Welcome to Into Your Sports.
Thank you, Elijah, and thank you to the Intersport family for our invite.
And this is the first time here.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about you as a person. How do you come into sports in terms of your endeavor into this new role, beginning from your beginner part of the game?
All right, thank you. I'm Colonel Steve Rose, like you rightly said. Uh, I'm a student of the African Methodist Episcopal University. Studied political science with emphasis in public administration. Uh, I used to play.
Okay.
Played for Broadway United at the third division level. But it was this time, somewhere around 2020, after I lost my mother. As a kid growing up, I was the big brother.
Mm.
Uh, used to live or grew up with Reverend Dr. Julius Saulo Nelson. My parents were on the other side.
You are the former president of UL.
Yes.
Okay.
So my mother on the other side taking care of the kids while I grew up with him. So majority of my life I spent it with him. So when she passed away, I had my brother, my sister, and another sister to take care of. So I was between the line of continuing playing football at the television level
Hmm.
and continuing my school. And you know Dr. Nelson, like
Yeah.
you just said the former president of UL. So he encouraged me to continue my schooling in put more focus on my schooling because my family needed me more, and we can decide on the football being another aspect.
Okay.
So met few guys by then. I spoke with Joel, who was a coach by then for Brother United. We spoke about it, and he said, "I understand the situation, and I understand the decision you're about to take." Uh, don't get me wrong, Joel wasn't the coach by then. He didn't play another role because he's like a big brother to me. When I was playing,
Okay.
he encouraged me to join Brother.
I understand he's the president of the club.
No, though he's not the president of the club. He's the competition manager, but he coached the club before.
Okay.
So that line between the club, people thinking he's the president, but
Yeah.
he's not the president.
Okay.
He incorporated me to Brother when I was a player. So by then it was Teddy Suarez who was the coach. Colin Ferguson. He asked me to serve as study teacher, saying I can play at least, so I shouldn't leave football altogether. So I accepted. Laced with Joel, who had been like a big brother and mentor to me. And he said, yeah, it will be a good thing. Since you have passion for the game, at least go into administration. So the first 2 weeks, I worked with Brother as statistician. The president by then was one Patrick Obon. He asked me to serve as deputy secretary to the current chairman of the Ghana Field Subcommittee, Mr. Boris Ria. So I accepted. I spoke with Thierry, who asked me to serve as statistician. He said, yes, it's a promotion for you, so let's go serve there. At least you'll still be around football. I will go for you to be around football. So I accepted. I started working as deputy secretary. Later, Mr. Boris Ria resigned, and I ascended to the secretarial position. I served there for about 2 or 3 years. Later, during the 2021 edition of the District League, District 17 won it that year.
Yeah.
So I was leading a group called Critical Voices. We were there to ensure that the right thing be done in the district, especially at the footballing level. We push for our players to be treated well or fairly. And by then, the chairman for the subcommittee at that time was the current Deputy Secretary General, Mr. Mohamed A. Sharif.
Okay.
So after that year, 2022 edition of the Mosvado District League was intended for the Honor 17. So Mr. Sharif asked me to serve as a chairman for the steering committee that year. Since I'm a youth-oriented guy, and this tournament is focusing on the youth, I should serve. At least with some big brothers, seek advice, and they said, yeah, it's a good opportunity to take it. So I took the opportunity. That year, District 17 finished. It was the year that I brought the Prince Matter Recess Period.
Okay.
Who is currently in Turkey. We introduced him to the biggest stage.
The Black Man Warrior
Black
man.
Man Warrior man. We introduced him to the bigger stage. Ed Hassan in Queensway now, we downtown. These guys, we introduced them to the bigger platform. So we finished semi-final that year. I went back to Broadview to continue my secondary work. While working with my community, because we have a tournament within our district called District 17 annual tournament.
Okay.
The brain behind the tournament is Joel. Joel invented the tournament. He started it. Later, he had a group of team I've been working with him. Later, when I left football, I came to administration. He asked me to join the organization. So I joined the organization. I served in various positions, secretary. Now I'm the coordinator for the entire tournament. It is on the annual tournament.
Okay.
I've coordinated it for 3 years. That tournament brings almost all our bigger players within the district.
It seems to be one of the biggest tournaments.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we have Edward and Leonard who play in the tournament. Divine Chair. Yeah, not to forget I play with Divine.
Okay.
I play with Divine at the television level with Brother United. I play a season with Edward as well at Brother United. So we've been.
So Divine came from Broadview?
Divine came from
Broadview United and also Edward Leonard.
Divine came from Broadview, Edward came from Broadview. You get twins Jack and Joe, one play for Barrow now. They came from Broadview. Probably have contributed immensely to the growth of Liberian football. Where James Gowie, who played for Leicester before now with FPRC, came from Broadview. So we left the scene, we contributed at the district level. How I got to the subcommittee. It was yesterday, Chairman Yoko, James Yoko.
Yeah.
He's a big brother, like a father. He engaged me. I didn't know him, for the
So let's just hold you there a bit. We would have to continue on this
Right.
note. We'll go for this break. When we come back, and then we continue the discussion. We'll have little technical error we need to deal with quickly. Let's try to just go for this break to be right back. MTL Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes. So we want to say sorry for the little break. We have some technical issues that we have to deal with. And like you said, Mr. Ross, you started from Broadway United, coordinator organizer tournament that is currently ongoing in District 17 actively. We still on your sources to being the coordinator for the region that you currently occupy. Tell us your improvement during the tenure as support, soft committee, scrutiny, grassroots football structure.
All right, thank you. I got the simple last year.
Okay.
After the WAFU tournament in Liberia, in which I served as a liaison for the Gambia team.
Okay.
So when I was appointed, first thing I tried to build a structure.
Okay.
Because I play in the league and I serve as official in the league, so I've been following the league for some time.
Okay.
We try to transition from the idea of teams using people's personal accounts. For example, Elijah Ping uses Gmail to send communication on behalf of this team or that team.
Okay.
So we thought it was, our first thing was ensure that all teams have our own email in your name. All communication to be sent via the subcommittee email instead of the subcommittee using Cornelius' raw personal account.
Okay.
So we instituted our structure. All our teams followed it. And we started with that setup. We held meetings with our teams. We engaged in regular meetings with our teams to ensure that we are always on path with the happenings at the level of the support subcommittee. Because we believe that the more we dialogue, is the easier we find solution to our problems. So with the help of our stakeholders and the community leaders, we're able to organize 3 leagues, like the 4th division, the 3rd division, and we had the ethical in which the 4th division team competed against the 3rd division team for another slot at the
third level playoff. Okay.
At the Bus Rider playoff. So our champion from our league, plus the 2nd place from our league. Our champion last season was Ansu Football Academy.
Okay.
Runner-up was Kemuka Football Club. And Ansu won the ethical as well. So they were double champion. So they won the 3rd division league and the ethical.
And the ethical, and they went for the playoff.
They went for the playoff.
Okay.
And things didn't go as planned for them. And they dropped at the Mascherano playoff. But it was a wonderful experience. We collaborated with our community leaders, our stakeholders, and we ensure that we have a standard league, or we structure our league. We ensure that we have a standard league and a well-structured league that the new chairman or the current chairman has a responsibility to follow in that path. So that's where we are at the level of the subcommittee. When we got to where our running of the subcommittee league,
Mm.
we're asked to work along with other code of official at the subcommittee or the Mosrado level. I serve as the secretary for that committee,
Okay.
which hosted the Mosrado playoff ASCON season, the 2024-2025 league season,
2024, 2025
league
season.
season, in which TBA
Yeah.
emerged as the champion of Mosrado. So I serve as secretary of that committee. The committee was chaired by Mr. Naosmi Robert.
Okay.
We worked together and we ensured that we had a successful tournament. Later, I progressed to the district level, in which we work with the competition department
Mm.
to ensure that we had I work as venue coordinator, and I was also responsible for the match coordination meetings. So we work with them in that aspect to ensure that we had a proper district tournament.
And with the completion of the league, what was that special aside from other leagues, other committee or soft committee in the round that you introduced into your league?
All right, so like this season, unlike other seasons,
Okay.
we provided medals. The AFA brought medals in,
Okay.
but it was after our league had completed.
Mhm.
But the state turned it over to us, in which we in return gave it to the clubs who
Okay.
won it, because they came over a customer or branded medals for our clubs who won the league. But before then, we had to step in because we had a time frame. We
Okay.
did our feature from the start to the finish of the league, in which we didn't want to compromise or have any interference or any challenges that will affect the Mosrado playoff.
Okay.
Because your league had to finish before you go to the Mosrado playoff.
Mhm.
So we needed to run our league and do our activities before we get to Mosrado playoff. So we liaised with our stakeholders again, and we had to create or procure medals for both the winner and runner-up. We had 3 trophies for the third division, fourth division, and the FA Cup. All the 3 leagues took medal. Last season, or season, let's say season before last, because last season was the one we are progressing. We already in August, we're in
Yeah.
September now, so we're progressing to the new season.
Okay.
So we didn't have that at the level support. Now we have it at the level support. There were plans for a award night, but things didn't go as planned because it was due to a lack of finance. But we hope and pray that we encourage our next or our successor to at least go on that path. To go on that path.
Let's talk about your enhancing participation of youth teams and community clubs. How well are you being able to bring the team together, the community together? As a young man, you notice in the community, organizing a football match, there are a lot of bureaucracy.
Yeah, there are always challenges, or everything you do, even the media work you are doing,
Yeah,
I know you
a lot of
face
challenges.
But I wasn't born with Integer 17. I grew up in Cannonsville, precisely behind MTA.
Okay.
I transitioned to District 17 after the Ebola outbreak.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
So
transitioned,
2015.
yeah, that's when I transitioned to District 17.
Okay.
But as God will have it, with our relationship with the youth, they have that mindset, we instill that mindset in them that this is a young person,
Okay.
or these activities are for young people.
Hmm.
If I, Cornelius, as a young man, can be appointed to this position, it means you can
The
also
second
be.
word. Okay.
So if you, as a young person, try to bring me down, know that you're not just bringing me down, but you're bringing all the other youth down.
Yeah.
Why? Because whatever I try to do, or whatever I do within this position,
Okay.
I do it creating a standard that you, Elijah, will not feel disappointed in the young people.
Okay.
Because if I fail, it means I've blocked or created a blockage
For opportunities.
another opportunity for another young person.
Yeah.
So I have to do my best that you will say, yes, we can put another young person in this position. You will perform exceedingly well. So that's the mindset they carry.
Hmm.
So once I'm into it within the community, you have the youth coming around,
Okay.
volunteering the service to ensure that these programs run on smoothly. So we are working together. It has been a challenge. District 17 is a very large district. It's highly political.
Hmm.
It's highly political. They've been put it that way. But
That's Broadview, Cowell.
The Kawa is now part of it from
Okay.
Simport Bridge
All the
all the
way
way
to
before, let's say before bombing.
Yeah, okay.
Bombing. Some part of the 17 was in bombing.
Okay.
So it's a very huge district.
Up to Pool River.
Up to Pool River.
Okay.
So per start, I think it's the second largest district after District 1. And we were the second in terms of population last election. So district, I think District 5 was the highest. So it's a very huge district. It's highly political. We import politics into our football. So you that in administration, you have to be able to navigate your way through it. You have to be able to link with those politicians because you can't get out of it. You need them. You need them. You need them to support your project. So at the level of our district, like the annual tournament, we ensure that we don't have any politicians sponsoring.
Why?
So for example, you can be larger paying sponsoring to this annual tournament. You can help to sponsor your communities that you reside in.
Okay.
You can say, oh yeah, I will help to amend your effort. Or you
but the representative of all around the place saying he's currently undertaking tournament that is ongoing within his district, and the district league is about to open. He kind of have a different view on the organization of district league.
So the representative is right in organized leagues within the district, but District 17 annual tournament is the biggest.
Okay.
Yeah, the winner carry 150,000. We give our individual award, runner carry 100,000. It's the biggest tournament in the district. Yeah, ran for more than
100,000 Liberian dollars
for runner up.
Okay.
Winner carry 150,000
Liberian dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the tournament I ran for 8 years, 8 years or more.
Okay.
So you want to know how long we've been
running before coming
without the interference of any politician. Like you go to them to negotiate and see how best you can sponsor this program. They are demand. We are clear with our own demand, what we can do and what we cannot do. We can make a person or individual the face of our tournament.
Okay. It's because when they give that money, they want that the picture on the banner, then everything you should sing praises to them. Whenever you make an announcement, this is the lawmaker.
So you scare other people away.
Okay.
And you want to unite. Our motto is unifying our district through forward.
Okay.
In order to unify everyone collaboration. So we intend to continue on that path. Other journalists have played in the league. I even have Wayne Gaga who played in the league before. I think he worked before with Intel.
Yeah.
He played in the league before. So it's been a huge challenge, but we have been able to navigate our way through, and we are where we are today.
Within your sub-committee, let's talk about this issue of transparency, accountability when it comes to the league. Since you took on your leadership as the head of a sub-committee, have you encountered any form of misappropriation of funds, or there have been a lot of issues surrounding organizations, someone running away with people's money, all kind of things?
So usually these things comes in when there's a budget given to this particular association.
Okay. So there's no budget.
The question should be, is there a budget for the subcommittee? Then we come to, has there been misappropriation of funds?
Okay.
So what we received, we usually get operational budget, the fund to operate the league.
From the LFA?
From the LFA.
Okay.
To operate the league. That's why we're working.
Instance of that funding is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so the funding comes in and we be able to use it for the intended purpose. Like we don't play on rock, we play on high ground.
Yeah.
Like open field. So you have to power what?
Yeah, every time
you have to power what? You have to pay the ball. You have to have steward on your feet, you have to pay them. So you have to even provide transportation for your worker.
Okay.
So even the reverends who are coming to your game, because we don't pay them, we only provide transportation for them.
Okay.
So that's why we are about. With the level of misappropriation of funds, no, I don't think we had any instance during my tenure. Wherever we had, we work within it.
Your previous position as a coordinator, tell us what have been your role, your activities, instead of your administrative role aside from those that work along with you?
Uh, my administrative role aside from those that work with me, like serving as a chairman, like what
Yeah,
are those things?
yeah, you
Like,
do.
so I'm a team player.
Okay.
Uh, uh, Someone who believes that every voice matters.
Hmm.
So why is true that I serve as a chairman, but I have secretary with me,
Okay.
I have game director with me, and I even have financial officer with me, even our media team.
Hmm.
If you check the record, we try our best to collaborate with each and every one of them. We try to make sure that every voices were heard uh, before making decision.
Hmm.
And there will be a meeting, and everybody will have the say. If it's something that the committee need to decide, the subcommittee will decide in general. You know, say the leadership has said.
Okay.
If it's something that the chairman need to address, yes, ASAP,
Hmm.
the chairman address it. But most of our things were intertwined. If you see now, the person who have replaced me at the level of subcommittee, he was the game director.
Okay.
So we work closely together. So that relationship, we build it like family.
Hmm.
So it's not like you being the chairman, wherever you say you be the founder. No, we incorporated everybody. Even with our stakeholders, we reach out to them and we heard their advices and we work on some of them. And some of them were not able to get it done. But we hope and pray that the next administration will get it done. But it has been like a cordial relationship. It has been a cordial relationship.
It has been a cordial relationship. We're still in conversation with Cornelius Ross. He's the new regional coordinator of Liberia Football Association. And we've been here talking more about his role in his previous position where he served. We will go for this break. When we come back, we talk about his new role, what is he bringing to the discord in terms of the happiness in the region. What is that? Because this time around, it's not just about a little sub community, it's about region. You have a whole lot of people to deal with, a lot of people to talk about, a lot of people, a lot of things. And we dealing with young people, there are a lot of bureaucracy that you need to address. Let's go for this break to be right back. MTL Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. Let me say welcome back. It's been weird and we are still here. Sports Extra Weekend Edition. When we say we will be popping champagne on today, I would love you to join me. Whatever I will be, just find my location and join me. I will not tell you my location. So on this note, we're talking about Mr. Ross. We're going to talk about your new role now. Tell us what are you bringing to the region. This time you are not talking about just a sub-committee or a community tournament or district tournament, but you're now discussing counties that you have to deal with. What are some of the new road, some of the strategies that you bring into your new position?
All right. So firstly, I would like to extend my thanks and appreciation to the executive committee headed by its president, Mr. Mustafa Al-Raji, for the trust imposing me to serve as the coordinator for the Northwestern region. Uh,
And that northwestern region include
so this region covers
okay,
Mosserado,
Masurado,
Pome,
Ome,
Kimau, and Bapulu.
and Papuru.
These
Wow.
are the four counties within the Northwestern region.
Okay.
So we are excited about the opportunity to serve. We are also excited for what lies ahead. We know it's a tax. For the record, this is the first time Labor Football Association initiated or introduced regional coordinators across the country.
Okay.
So we have 4 regional coordinators. So usually we have the national territorial league,
Yeah.
the regional national playoff,
Yeah.
in
National
which
playoff.
the counties come together and participate.
Mm.
So now we have region. Last year we dealt with only sub association and subcommittee. Now the regional coordinator will coordinate all AFA organized tournament within their region.
Okay.
So for example, I will work closely with the sub associations from those 4 counties to ensure that AFA mandates or statute or rules be implemented at the grassroots level. So what do we bring to the table? We are young. We bring our passion, our commitment to what we love doing. This what we learn from our subcommittee in our district level. We intend to build on it to ensure that we transition to a more digital or electric technology.
Yeah. Technological world.
So we want to modernize our system.
Okay.
So we have now at the first, second about women football, we use the FIFA Connect, we use the CMS, and now they have introduced the domestic transfer machine system, in which transfer are done. So can we do it at the Northwestern region for the lower clubs? Yes, we can do it. We have already used the FIFA Connect. While it's true that FIFA Connect hasn't been fully implemented at the other region, like at the other counties, for example, Bowman, Cape Mount, Baburu still have challenges. Now our role is to go and teach them, have workshops, and ensure that they have a vivid understanding of what it means to operate the FIFA Connect, both at the sub-association level, the subcommittee level, and at the club level. So we got to teach the clubs, bring our official, we teach them how to operate the system. Now we have the CMS. Our plan, maybe in the next 2 years, we want to use the CMS at the level of the third and the fourth. Is it impossible? No. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. It is difficult. Yes, it's difficult. But can we work on it? Yes, we can work on it with a collaborative effort from the competition.
It requires a lot of work, and some people you have to do a computer working.
Yes, sir. So computer work, we understand that there are competing challenges at the level of the Liberian Football Association. We will continue to engage with them. We will continue to engage with our communities, and we encourage national government to help at least grow grassroots football. We complain every day about our team's performance. Now you are seeing like grassroots football is helping a lot with me. Now I appreciate the president and the executive committee. Now we have U15, U17, U20. These things we never used to see them.
Okay.
Now we have them. These are things that we should be happy about.
And these are transitional levels.
For me, I think the future of Liberian football is bright.
Okay.
When I sit and observe our kids playing, just I think a month or weeks ago, we had U10, U12 tournament, in which the kids explore their talent, and the talent development thing have been recruiting players across the country to ensure that we have better national team in the future. But all this happen if we have a strong foundation at the level of grassroots. We need more support for the grassroots teams. It will be good if we have a budget that will cover grassroots activities completely.
Do you think we have that capacity?
Do I think we have that capacity? No, we don't have it 100%. Can we have it? Yes, we can have it.
Okay.
Once we collaborate and we partner with other institutions, whether government, whether private institutions, we reach out to them and see how best we share our vision with them and see how best they can buy into it and support our grassroots team. Now, football is a serious business within the country.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing people going out for 100,000, 75,000, 50,000. Before we never had some of these things happening. Now the outflow of players from our country is high. Just this current season, we have more than 15, 20 players leaving our national league, even our graduate team, going out of the country for trials or even signing for clubs. Unlike before, we just go for trial if you come out. Now people can even sign from here before they even reach.
Okay.
So these are improvements, and most of these players play at grassroots level before transitioning to the national stage. But these are improvements.
We're going to get at that point of the grassroots level. Let's just talk about how well do you know the region that you are being appointed to in terms of what you do, in terms of the footballing activities. Where do you know the 4 counties?
I'm from Mosrado, so obviously I know Mosrado. Mosrado has 14 sub-committees.
Okay.
The sub-association is the head of Mosrado. Bombing, Babulu, Kima, they have one sub-committee in which they play their one league at the end of the day. That's why usually we have Mosrado playoff.
Okay.
Mosrado playoff because you have many sub-committees. You only need few representatives at the level.
4 teams to qualify.
At the level of regional playoff. It depends.
Okay.
It depends. Sometimes you get 3 representatives, sometimes you get 4. It depends.
Okay.
On how the situation is like. So we play Mosrado playoff, but on the other side, the 3 counties, we don't have those playoffs. Right after the league, the top 2 teams are your representatives. So I have been to some of these counties. I have been to Bomi. I haven't gone to Babulu.
You haven't gone to Babulu?
Yes, I have been to Bomi and came out.
Okay.
So I know the geographical location because I live within District 17, and District 17 from District 17 to Bomi came out of Babulu. It's just like 1 hour, 2 hours, or 1 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute drive to go there. So these are places I intend to go almost frequently because, like I held meeting with them, I told them that this region should be together because we work best when we work together.
Will there be mobility for that?
Yeah. I should be getting a motorbike.
Okay.
From the Liberia Football Association, at least to easily access those counties. So I will reach out to them most often and see how best we can win this most of the league and see how best we can erect checkpoints where necessary. See the level of improvement that we have made since we took over and see where the challenges we are faced with, how best we can solve them together. So we'll be like the link between the sub-association of the counties and the Liberia Football Association. Whatever challenges they face with, we go back to the Liberia Football Association and communicate with them. These are the things our people are faced with. What can we do to solve or alleviate some of these problems? And based on our discussion, we know that we're not getting rid of them 100%, but I show that we made significant progress in solving some of these problems. That's what I believe. And it all will be done through a collaborative effort from both the sub-association, the Liberia Football Association, and even the regional coordinator. We need to work together along with the community dwellers and our leaders within our various counties. So we have a huge task ahead, and we'll continue working with them. We will go to these counties. We will start with Bomi.
So it's like you don't have much work to be done here in Mosrado?
Mosrado have a little because like Mosrado, like I said, Mosrado
you have a structure.
The FIFA conduct.
Okay.
They have a structure.
Okay.
Now Mosrado face the difficulty Mosrado face, even though some of the clubs have already or are getting on par with it, is the domestic transfer margin system. Because now you got to use that system to transfer players from one club to another club.
Okay. So they don't have it at the 4th division, 3rd division level?
Yes, you got to do it.
Okay.
So this is the mandate we're given. So we have to make sure that our people understand it. Because
once you understand it, if you get at the top level,
we know it will take time, but we know we'll get there in due time. We know it will take time, but we know we'll get there in due time. So most rather have little work to be. They have work, but not compared to those other
Yeah, the other
counties.
countries.
Yeah, so we have to go to them. We have to make sure that they complete it because most of done with FIFA Connect. We
Mhm.
having discussion with most about FIFA Connect. For this country, there are still challenges with their understanding about the FIFA Connect. So we got to make sure that they understand it completely. Then we introduce the domestic transfer machine system before we go to subsequently go to the CMS, the competition management system. These are things that we intend to do in our period. We want to, like I said, we want to modernize our system.
Okay.
We want to get on path with the upper women's league, the second division, and the first division. And we can do it with town and with a collaborative effort. We can do it.
But this issue of getting Liberia on par for other countries have been a major concern. Those of you that are administrator in football, does it bother you at time? You being a committee chair, you serve at the level of bringing youth together, young people, you as a young person as well. Do you feel bothered about Liberia just making progress over the years in terms of competing with other countries in the region?
When you say now making progress,
Into competition like going to regional competition, we go to the WAFU, we go to the African Cup of Nations qualifier, and we also go to the CAF Confederation qualifier, and we're just not making it. Does it bother you at times?
I think it depends on your definition of progress because if you ask me, I would say there have been some progress.
Okay. In
Because
recent years.
in recent years, since we will discuss the current administration,
Okay.
let's say from 2018
Up to now.
So if you check, we have been making progress. At the WAFU, we have gone to WAFU, we have competed, and we have been contender.
Okay.
Major contender at WAFU. Yes, at the level of the African Cup of Nations qualifier, we have faced so many challenges, in which we, like I said in my opening, we got to focus more on the grassroots to build our foundation because once our foundation is solid, trust me, we will exceed. Don't get me wrong, the current breed of national team players are good. They are good, but that foundation wasn't built.
Okay.
They didn't have what this current the younger ones are trying to get now. What the current administration is putting into place. Like you graduate from honor 10, you get an honor 12, you get the honor 15, honor 17, honor 20. Before you hit the national scene, like you have gone through all those academies or all those training, you completely understand what to do or what not to do. Or we had this current breed of player. Some people had promotion from third grade to first. Some people had promotion.
Yeah.
And that's how
we do you see that rightful means for our country? Some people just leave from the country, playing, for example, you play in Cape Town, and then right after the country, we see you playing for Watanga or we see you playing for Leicester, FC Fasel. How do you guys feel at times?
It depends. There are other people who left from academies and they perform excellent, and there are some who went from academy to first division team and they did it. So it depends how the player, like depend on the quality of
player. They haven't been taught the fundamental.
Yeah, so there are some kids who are very smart, who are good at what they do. Some of them, take for instance, Ravuya. Ravuya played in a to Mass Champions Cup.
Okay.
But having played second division.
Yeah.
But you see a performance. You are one of the best players during that tournament. In just from Tibet.
But do you not see that as racing of the player? From the grassroots level?
So for me, I think Raf should be around 16, 17.
16?
Yeah, so there's a time that you need to get an opportunity to compete.
Okay.
At the higher level. Take for instance, we have these players in Europe who 16, 17, now hitting bigger stage. Once the player IQ is that high and he can compete among his seniors or adults, I think we should give him a chance. Even though it's rare for you to have them at that level, but those who you think are fit enough to get that opportunity, let them get the opportunity. Let them get that exposure. Once they have that exposure, you continue playing among them before they get to the mature age or the 18 years, they will have some balance in what they do and they have clearer understanding how to navigate the game.
In your new role as a regional coordinator, will you have to focus on women football in that region?
Yep, most rather runs the lower women league.
Okay.
So I mean, I will have to focus on women football as well.
Ibome, Cape
Uh,
Mount, Bapolu.
so we will list with the counties and see
Mm.
how best we can get it going. If not, if it's not, we'll get it going. We'll try our best to get it going. But women
If it
football,
is not there, that
we try.
Bomi they don't have it, will you initiate that?
Yeah, we will work with the counties authority,
Mm.
I mean the sub association, and see how best we can have the league women football all around our country.
Women football all around our country. Let's talk about this issue of grassroots teams participation over the years. Do you see brighter future in terms of what they do, in terms of the organization? You've been chaired for your community before going at the regional level, looking at your region for where you come from, Broadview area. How do you see the case?
Uh we have so many good kids. Like I said, we just need to guide them, mentor them,
Mm.
and ensure that their upbringing is rightly monitored. Uh, honestly, we have a bright future.
Mm.
With Industry 17, there are so many kids that once you see them, you say, yes, this is a prospect. This person will reach certain level, but we just need to monitor them. At the level of the teams, we have some teams who are well structured. Why
Okay.
it's true that other people still face with challenges. We have some teams, for example, we have the Ansu Football Academy. They have U15, U17 team. So they have that structure that you pass through before you get into the senior team, which is the third division team. So there are some good kids, but we just need to build up and work together and ensure that these kids are monitored and these kids are protected from injury or violence within our community. What we try to do, we try to make our district more busy so as to have our boys more focused on football than to get in the community and start taking drugs and other things that will damage their future.
Wow.
So that's why District 17 is always busy with sport. I can't tell you that we don't have drugs dealer within the community.
Yeah.
But most of our players who are from our favorite clubs, we try to get them busy. And
Do you check them before games?
No, we don't check them before games, but like I'm a young man.
Okay.
Move out. Even those in the first, second division league, I'm a young man. We move out. Most of them are my friends.
Okay.
So we have that relationship. I can vouch for 90% of them that they are training in the right direction and they are trying their best to excel in life. They know where they're from and they know where they're heading. So it's a difficult task, but we'll keep working with them and making them believe that, hey, if our colonials can be here, you yourself can do it.
Let's talk about your departments in the Jets and the league season from your subcommittee. Those that are taking over from you, what do you think that advice they have to give to coaches that they have to work on the case, ranking from the goalkeeping department to the midfield, the defense, the forward?
So yeah, every role within football is important.
Okay.
Even the medics, study teaching, everyone is important. We try our best to have that relationship with because we have the reverend on our side, like those who are residing within our district.
Mm.
Our new leadership, we will speak with them and see how best we can get at least a refresher for reverend because they are emerging reverend. They are growing reverends who are within the district. Some people have the passion, but they don't have the opportunity to get that knowledge, that required knowledge or that certificate to say yes, I'm a reverend or not. So we're encouraging to have workshop, at least with Mosrado, in which Mosrado reach out and we see how best we can coordinate with the LIFRA to have more workshop within our region, especially for the third division. Our coaches, we have coaches with C certificate. We look forward to having B and A within our leagues.
Okay.
Because
at the third division.
At the third division league.
Okay.
Even the fourth division. Why I want to A? Because these A coaches, they have vast knowledge about coaching. Once you are at that level, you will bring your expertise to these kids. And once they're growing up,
do you think clubs are able to pay a person with A?
Yeah, some club can do it
within your committee.
Within my committee,
and so you want to pay that amount for that
So
certain
so
amount
so like
attached to.
to be honest with you, our
Okay.
coaches within Liberia are more reasonable.
Hmm.
They are passion driven people.
Okay.
So between myself, we don't have what it takes to pay coaches. If the coaches decide to go for their standard pay, we don't have
Okay.
what it takes.
As
But
per the
because
compensation,
it, they can work around compensation for somebody's coaches.
the A
Well,
lessons.
the A lesson they can work around compensation for it. They can build that relationship and see how best. Some of them can help to volunteer. Even if you will not be the head coach, at least take
Yeah.
some of your time. If that one Saturday or two Saturday in the month, you take out some of your time, you go to this academy or
Yeah.
this tier of what you know thing, and help them with expertise. If as the other coaches need you.
Hmm.
Now nobody know anything. There's no one with monopoly over knowledge.
Yeah.
So you would need your friend to go along. But once we have these A coaches or B coaches around our kids, for me we have a better foundation. We have a better foundation.
Let's talk about the goalkeeping department.
Goalkeeping department, it has been our problem for even the national team.
Yeah.
This is an age-old problem. We need goalkeeper trainers. Most of our teams at the tier 4 division level don't have it.
Hmm.
People just come in the game and say,
You
"Yeah,
come in
I'm
the
a
game and the
goalkeeper."
man just go in the pool.
What's the expertise you have? You say the man is a goalkeeper trainer. What the expertise the man have to be a goalkeeper trainer? What's his lesson?
Hmm.
Having been
Former
having
goalkeeper.
former goalkeeper, what is the understanding of goalkeeping? So I think once we have those with the expertise or the understanding of goalkeeping, being around a kid, everything should have a goalkeeper trainer.
Everything.
Everything.
Hmm.
And we should focus on training the goalkeeper. We have so many young goalkeepers. There are people, there are goalkeepers who understand it. They are coming out, they have the concept,
Hmm.
but they just need that guidance. And since we all know that we have problem currently with our national team goalkeeper or goalkeeping within our country,
Yeah.
we need to focus more on the grassroots. We need to invest
Grassroots goalkeeper.
we need to invest our time in them. We can identify them. To be honest, Nathaniel Sherman have been doing well. I recall a few times he have hosted training for young goalkeepers, in which one of my goalkeepers benefited. Aston Tucker from Profit by Jao with Profit, he benefited for it. So if we have more of this program going back to our district or our tier of 4 division teams to train their goalkeepers before they get at second or first division level, they will have a vivid understanding of what it means to be a goalkeeper. Because it's not just about staying in the pool. There are theoretical aspect of it, so you got to understand that as well.
Many of times when agents come to Liberia, they refer to our league as a slow league. The pace of the league is very slow. You administrators at the grassroots level, do you sometimes advise the coaches and sometimes to be a little bit faster as to before you advance to the first division level, you must have increased your pace?
So, like I said, if we have been making progress, I think they understand it from that part because if you check the rules and regulations for the third division league last year, the minimum should be D. Before we have people with level 1 coaching. So, what do you expect if you have level 1 coaching each beginner? So, like beginner teaching beginner.
Yeah.
That's why I call it on for at least the A, B lesson coaches. Even they see we incorporate more of them to teach our kids. Because with the experience you have from up there, you bring it down to the younger ones. Once they say train the child in a way to grow,
You will not depart from it.
But you can't have me as a beginner teaching another beginner.
Try.
That's the problem. So once we have them,
Okay.
these coaches coming down to our grassroots level to teach our kids, once they grow, they will have that lesson instilled in them forever. So we need to have more of them coming down. Even if not full time, part time, whatever the case is. Even at days they can volunteer with the kids. They volunteer. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Finally, before we let go of you, anything you want to say?
So like I said, I want to extend my thanks and appreciation again to the Intel Sport family for the invite. We can show the public, the Liberian Football Association, that the trust they are placing in us, we will not let them down. We will give our best to ensure that the Northwestern region remain or becomes a pillar of the Liberia football development agenda within our region or within the country. We intend to transition football to a modern system. We intend to have technology and we intend to have accountability. Whatever you do, you got to be transparent. So the transparency, we will try to our best to be transparent, and we will engage the media based on happenings at the level of the region, and feel free as India's protocol. Anything our doors are all open. We are media friendly because we believe with our bosses at the level of the Liberia Football Association, our community leaders, our friends and partners, we can run or we can make Liberian football better. So thank you again for the invite, and we hope and pray that we have a better league season.
As part of this show, we have the final area that have to do a question and answer. Just call the player name, the person name, and we'll go out of here for this edition of the weekend on Sports Extra. Who do you think is the best coach in Liberia First Division League?
Liberia First Division League currently.
Yeah, who do you think is your best coach?
My best coach, the coach I love, I would say Cooper Sana.
Cooper Sana. Who is your best player
at the level of the First Division?
The First Division League?
Giant 4 is not here, but
Giant 4. Who is the best club president of the First Division League?
Best club president of the First Division League. I'll go for Leska because I've been a fan of Leska since I was playing.
Did you go for Leska president, Mustafa Raji?
No, Mustafa is not the president of Leska. He's not the president of Liberia Football Association.
Who's the president?
I just forgot his name, but Mustafa is not.
So the president of Leska. Yeah. Which club do you think is the best club in Liberia First Division League?
Obviously, I would tell you Leska because I'm a fan of Leska.
Leska, fan of Leska. Which club is the best club in the Upper Women League?
The Upper Women League. I will give you Shatta because I support Shatta.
Shatta. In the third division league in your area, which club is the best club?
Bravo.
Bravo United. Which player do you think is the best player in Bravo?
In the third division or at all
in the
levels?
Third division level.
Last year we have one Millet from Ansuhu.
For all level, who do you think is the best player?
Within District 17, what are in your order?
District 17.
What in your order of the country? What are you playing in the country?
I'll just play in this league season, the just in the league season.
Oh, within the just in the league season. I will give you Giant 4.
Giant 4. Liberia, current young kid player, who do you think is the person?
Ralph Weir.
Ralph Weir. So you go for the best player, the best coach, Cooper Sana, Giant 4 best player, Leska FC best president, best club. You said Leska FC as well. Upper Women League club, you refer to it as Shatta FC. Giant 4 is also the best player in District 17 and the best kid player of this year 2025, Ralph Weir. We've been here. This is Sports Extra. My name is Elijah Pine, and I've been here along with Colonel Ross, the newly appointed regional coordinator of the Liberia Football Association. We hope to see him doing well, and we hope to bring him here at any time to discuss more of these things. But mind you, we're going to talk about the ills as well when we identify the ills in the region, in the 4 counties. I will be in Bomi. At times, we'll communicate in Grand Cape Mount, Bapuru as well, as to get update on the part of the coordinator. Go for this break. Next will be the news at 12.
Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain India's exclusive and best sports television station.
So happy. You can see how they are playing with SKD. I'm so
I'm feeling so happy about the game. And then when we come back into the game, you don't.
No, the game was fun. Apart from that, they tell Reverend as fine again. The game was fun. They said Reverend, you know the game. The game was fun. We went to equal game. But I win at this point.
Mary Sports provides you with the opportunity to interact directly with the stakeholders in the sector, the players, fans, including technicians. It comes your way once a week, every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. with a repeat on Thursday at 2 p.m. Midway Sports highlights major happenings and trending news, as well as captivating action and stories, all in the sector. The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The Exclusive Sports Show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intel Sports. Beyond the live conversation, the analysis and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans, live and direct on Intel Sports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday. Join your presenters, Elijah Pye